everyone, welcome back to my channel, Paper Therapy with Amy. I am Amy and I have a layout for you today. I just wanted to show you, this is pretty common layout of photos. You can put another one here. And it's used on a bunch of different layouts with decorations in different places. I do like this one. I like to group things towards the middle. But I wanted to show you how you can get a lot more pictures on a page. So a 4x6 photo, most of us know, is 2 3x4s. So if you convert these spots all to a 3x4, then you have a lot more photos. And a lot of times you don't need all your photos to be full size, just a few that are more of a focal point can be. So I'm just gonna bring in my photos. This is from San Francisco. So I think I'm gonna put this one up here. I think this is a attention drawing spot, and I might matte some of them or all of them. This one maybe down here. So this is the door when you come in, so I thought it might be nice right at the start. And then I have a stack here. I want to do a flip flap with sort of some more underneath. So I think I'll put that, well, let's see. Here's some cannonballs from the sport. Another one going this way because I'm replacing one photo here. So like that. And here are some rivets from the bridge. So they had a lot of information about the bridge at this place as well. So that was sort of cool. And then, so this is extra, right? Because I had these, pardon me, I had them this way, and this way, right? So I have a space here yet, and I'm gonna put my journaling. I kind of printed it. I did this on Canva. I just dimmed out the background so that it is the bridge and the fort in the background, but so that I could type the words on top. And then I have one more for over here, and I thought a title could come in here. And I have this little tiny picture, which is off of one of the boards. I might put it in here somewhere. So, okay. All right, so now I'm gonna bring in, if you caught my last video, I made this, and I do not want this full width, but I'm not quite ready to cut it yet, so I'm just gonna try it under here first. And this paper is from way back when. It's Urban, I think it's called Urban. I'm thinking I'm gonna have these not quite reach the top. But I think I will matte my photos. So the white looks nice, and I may do a few of them in a different color to break things up a little bit. So I'm going to try that, and I'm just gonna turn the camera off while I cut those mats because that takes a lot of time. So I will be back. I decided to matte every photo. This is something I do more often when I really want to make the colors look coordinated on the layout. And since I'm using that plaid piece of paper that I created on my last video, and I'll link that video at the end of this one in case you didn't catch it. Since I really want these colors to blend with that, I went with 2 colors that are on the plaid paper I made, and then another, just the white. So I wanted to have strips behind my photo arrangement, but I didn't think there would be enough plaid, so I've cut my pieces apart and have them going on either side, so it looks like there's a whole strip behind there, but there really isn't. This method also gives you a little less bulk on your layout, especially since I had already matted all of my photos. I wanted to tell you a little bit about these photos. This is a 1800s fort. I'm not sure what year, but you can look it up if you want to. It is underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. And in fact, the designer of the Golden Gate Bridge changed his design so that the fort wouldn't have to be demolished because he thought it was a piece of history that should remain. This fort guarded the Golden Gate, or the entrance into the Bay Area, and they had guns on the top. You can see the cannonballs in one of the photos, and their job was to, guard that opening from foreign ships that might come in. So you can see here that it seems like something might be a little bit missing on the top and bottom there, because I've got these papers kind of positioned so they go uphill. It feels to me like a blank spot in the middle. I probably could have left it, but I decided I wanted to tie in the title that I was going to make. So I brought in my stencil and forgot to try and stay in frame for you. So I've just a very little bit of this stenciling showing. And so I stenciled in Harbor, and I'm going to put these pieces to the top and bottom of the middle part of the layout. And then after that, I'll show you how I made my title. You'll also notice I cut the photo of the rivets down. In order to create my title, I doubled up 2 stencils. I used the word explore, and I inked up in mink ink to get a nice background on my white daisy. And after that, I added a stencil over top, and it was the sort of map looking stencil, and I stenciled over the whole word and the map to create letters that look like they had a bit of a map on them. And I'm really excited about how they turned out. After this, I fussy cut each letter out, which took a while, so I'm going to cut a lot of that out for you. And then I attached them to my page. Now you cannot create this particular word anymore because I don't believe these stencils are available, but there are other options of pattern stencils and word stencils that you could layer up as I did. I will suggest a few down below under alternative stencils. I switched a couple of pictures around so that my title could kind of go onto a picture and it wouldn't be on my husband's face. So I switched the picture, and I switched the matting around too, because I thought that the orange looked better in that spot. For the rest of my embellishments, and it didn't need a lot because the page was already busied up from the patterned paper and the plaid paper, which is a bit loud, but I do like it. I used both the sticker sheet from Urban, which is an older paper pack that I am still hoarding because I love it. And I used the sticker sheet from Hey Handsome. So I just kind of used a combo of those. I popped some things up, I left some things down, and I really like how it turned out. Another cute part of the story of visiting this place is the fact that you have to take a kind of a steep road down to it. And when we got there, the workers are like, it's a national park. So the employees there were so cheery, and they're like, oh, it's so nice that you could come today. Well, apparently there had been a mudslide and the road had been closed for like a week. And this was the first day where they were back open again. And there is no cost to visit this place. So it was totally free. We got these awesome views of the bridge that were so close underneath, and we could take pictures of it and really experience hearing the cars going over it. And we could take in this really cool old fort. I definitely recommend a visit to Fort Point. Well, this is the finished layout. I am going to use a flip flap so that I can have a few more pictures of the signs and things underneath here once I get it in a page protector. There's lots of people who show you how to apply flip flaps, so you can probably find a video about that quite easily. And that is the layout. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And I will catch you next time. Have a great day. Bye.